Hello readers and writers, welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer, but professionally I go by Carmilla. In today's writing vlog, I'm going to be meeting up with a friend at a boba coffee shop type place. I don't really know, I've never been there before. But yeah, I guess it's a sit down and you can order boba and Thai tea. So yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to going there and also seeing my friend and of course getting some writing done. I'm going to be focusing mostly on editing. I have a piece of hair in my eye. I'm going to be mostly focusing on editing, one of my main pilots, but of course I will be doing some writing in addition to editing. I wanted to make a video that not only talks about or documents my writing experience, but also the loneliness that goes hand in hand with being a writer. I feel that when you're a writer, you spend a lot of time by yourself or with your pets, but not really with friends and family. A lot of times we isolate ourselves in our own little bubble, not just because of the work we do, but because people don't understand the work that we do. They don't understand the dedication it takes to not just think up a story, but to finish a story. To have a fully finished first draft or second, third, or a screenplay that's gone through also many revisions. So in this vlog, I'm going to focus on spending time with a friend, seeing my dad, and just going out more because I feel like I spend so much time in my office and I don't think that's healthy. So I'm going to force myself to get out of my space and go be social, and even if I'm not with my friend, maybe I'll plan a couple of other days where I just go to a coffee shop or somewhere and just sit down and do some writing. So that's what this vlog is going to primarily be focusing on. Just not being lonely, hanging out with people I care about, and getting out of my comfort zone, getting out of my office space, and going out into the world. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready and then go and meet my friend. I just got home. I had a pretty good writing session. I mostly did editing, but I also was able to work on some scenes that I was having trouble with, so that was nice. It is cold and overcast. I'm thinking I'll make some cookies and probably just stay in for the rest of the night and not do any more writing. My eyes are tired from staring at computers, or at my computer while I was writing. So anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go ahead and go inside and yeah, make some cookies and just enjoy the rest of the night. It's the next day. It's actually much later on in the day. I've mostly just been sitting at my desk writing, working on my pilot. Yesterday I edited and rewrote several scenes from the beginning. My friend was able to help me work on the beginning and figure out some ways to make it more visual. So I'm very thankful to her. But yeah, today I just worked on some additional pages. I'm hoping to get it finished soon. I would love to be able to have some friends read it, maybe even a professor, get their feedback, and if it's clean enough, if it looks good enough, if I'm happy enough with it, I might consider sending it out to Austin. Other than my pilot, I'm working on a feature, a film noir. It's actually something, again, I started working on while I was in school. I submitted it for my manuscript to graduate, but as is, it's basically 2 stories in one, and I don't think it can be salvaged. But I'm hoping there are scenes that I can pull, characters even. I'll probably change their names just because I don't want those characters associated with my original script, because that's my original script, and this is something completely different. I probably won't use the same character names just because they belong to that script and this is a new script. But this script is similar to how Pulp Fiction is written, where you have acts and multiple characters. I'll share more about it as I figure out the story and get more into the writing process. Right now I'm just working on the beginning, and I don't even have an outline or character outline or character arc. So I'm gonna kind of figure the story out before I tell you more. But yeah, that was my day. Pretty much writing. Right now I think I'm gonna go to the gym. Maybe I'll stop at Barnes & Noble. I don't know, I kind of feel like being around people. So I will take you along with me and share my outing. Barnes & Noble, and I found a couple of treasures. So I got this book called Memories by Lang Lev, and it's just, I don't know, I've been wanting poetry, but this is a bit more, it's poetry, but it's also kind of like short stories, so it'll be easier for me to digest. And then I got just a tiny little book to put in my wallet or my bag. It's just selected poems of Emily Dickinson. So this is nice to have. I get bored and I just want to look at something, read something that isn't my phone. It'll be nice to have this. Anyway, That is what I purchased at Barnes & Noble. Right now I'm gonna go to the gym and then go home and maybe do some writing a little bit later on. So I will check in later.
Several days later.
Hello, it has been a week since I last picked up my camera. I just haven't been feeling myself lately. I am just not doing that great mentally. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and drink this. It's just an energy drink. This is my favorite, the Dream Float flavor. So I know they're not that great for you, but I just kind of want a little pick-me-up. And it's really tasty. So, yeah, I don't really want to get too much into what's been going on. Maybe I will make another video on my mental health, if that will help anyone else who might be struggling right now. As far as my projects go, I have 5 pages left for my main pilot. So I'm trying to get through those quickly so that I can get some eyes on my pilot. The last deadline for Austin Film Festival, I believe, closes on the 27th or 28th of this month. And there's also the final draft competition. I think that one opens, or it's the regular deadline on the 15th or 17th. I'll have to double check. So I'm hoping to get my pilot finished, so like I said, I can get some eyes on it and then submit to those 2 competitions. But yeah, it's been a struggle, just writing, filming. I just, like I said, just have not been feeling the best. But I wanted to talk a little bit about how important it is as a writer to get out of your space, your comfort zone, and go to coffee shops or somewhere where you're not familiar with, get some boba, hang out with your friends, go to a play, see your friends perform. Just do something that gets you out of where you're normally used to being, or takes you out of a place where maybe you feel that you're not being as productive. And I've noticed that when I go to a coffee shop or somewhere else where I'm just not in my normal space, I tend to feel more of like that pressure to write, and I just write. As a writer, I think that it's important to have a community, have friends, have people that are in a similar situation, have similar dreams. I think it's important to surround yourself with like-minded people, people who are driven, people who have similar aspirations, and who are not just there to support you as a friend, but encourage you to continue to do what you love, to continue to grow, and give you the best advice that they can. As a screenwriter, it can be a very lonely place. Writing in general, I think, is just you're alone, and not everyone understands the sacrifice that you make to create these stories, to create these worlds, to create these characters. So that's why I think it's important to have people who understand you, who understand your craft, and understand the sacrifices that you make for your craft. I'm very thankful for the people in my life, the people who I went to school with, who have been not only chasing their own dreams, but also encouraging me to continue to chase mine. I don't know if you can hear the wind out there. It's howling. Anyway, I just wanted to end this vlog by encouraging you to continue growing as a writer, to continue building your community, to nurse the relationships that you do have, and just be there for one another. Because this industry is hard and lonely and very difficult. I describe it as you see your ending, you see where you want to end up, but there's so many different obstacles and so many different paths to get to where you want to be. And navigating through that maze is the journey. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some writing done, drink some more of this energy drink, and end the video here. Comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling, how you're doing mentally, how your writing process is going, your goals, your plans, which writing competitions you've entered or are going to enter. I'd really love to build a safe space with my channel and hear from you. Hear about your goals and just talk about things that maybe we can't talk to other people about because they don't understand or they don't want to understand. I know that I'm fortunate to have friends, people who I went to school with, who have the same drive and same passion, but not everyone has that. So I feel like this is a good place to share your thoughts, your goals, and get inspiration or get inspired and find a community, honestly. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. Goodbye.